Hey guys, Matt here from Farmacy.com. I want to share a quick analogy with you that I made up about functional labs. So the purpose of this email, spoiler alert, Vibrant, America's having their biggest sale that they've had since I started using them, not just for the summer. And I'm going to detail that. But first, this is the analogy I use about functional labs because I know functional labs are expensive. You know, they're not covered by insurance most times. They're out of pocket, and we're used to either small payments from insurance, or if you're in a socialized healthcare system like in Canada, everything is free or very cheap. But with functional labs, we're paying big amounts of money. But the reason is because they're getting far more data, okay? We're finding things that are never found with regular labs in the Western medical system. Back to my analogy. So imagine you're going to hike, is the word hike, to the summit of a mountain, okay? This is your journey. This is your mountain journey. You are going to make it to the summit. You're planning to anyway. Now, what happens if you don't research that mountain? Now, I know nothing about mountain climbing, but say I said to my wife, Amy, let's go to the summit of Everest and let's just go, okay? I'll grab my running shoes, maybe a hoodie. I don't know, okay? We don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. When you plan a big journey, so this is an analogy for your health journey, but if you're going on this big journey and you don't spend time to research, to get the data, which will tell you what you need for that journey, the likelihood of you being successful on that journey drops very fast, okay? Now, let's say I'm going on that, I'm trying to hike to the summit. It's not even hike. I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to get to the summit of Mount Everest. And I don't know if I need special boots because I didn't look into it, okay? I don't know what the weather gets like. How cold does it get the higher you get so that I know how to pack? How long would it take so I know how much food and water to take? Are there special paths that you should be taking? What if you come to a fork where you're like, should I go this way or this way? If you don't have all those data points before you start the journey, your journey can take very long. It can be way harder than it had to be, and you may never make it to the summit, okay? Whereas if you take the time to research and study and get all those data points at the start of your journey, you're going to be prepared. You're going to do it as efficiently as possible. You're not going to have a lot of big problems pop up that you didn't expect. And the likelihood of getting to the summit, of accomplishing your goal, are extremely higher, okay? Because you spent that time. And I think you've figured out my analogy. With functional labs, this is why I love functional labs. And Vibrant is a lab I use most of the labs with. I use Mosaic for the organic acid test. I also use another lab for HTMA, hair tissue mineral analysis. But Vibrant is who I use most of the labs with, okay? But just like that analogy, if we can get these data points at the start of your healing journey, and okay, even if it wasn't at the start, say you do it now. If we get those data points now, it makes the healing journey that much better, more efficient. There's not big surprises. We're able to dial in and be precise with a protocol. Okay, so what Vibrant's doing right now is, like I said, is the best sale I've seen since I started using them. They have any 3 of their do-at-home tests, excluding Tickborne. I know that sucks. I wish Tickborne was in there, but that's one of their most expensive ones, so I imagine that's why, okay? It's still a business, okay? I wish that Tickborne was in here. If it was up to me, it would be. Any 3 of their at-home tests are $1,000. Okay, so Gut Zoomer is $675 on its own. That's included. Neuro Zoomer Plus, so if you have a child with pandas and you want to check the brain for antibodies against the brain, that's $700. That's included. The Mycotoxin lab that I run with everyone with mold that we run initially, when we run in 3-4 month increments when on a protocol to check the status, that's $500 normally. Okay, so you're saving over almost $800 on just those 3. And so here, if you haven't done it before, you get this box in the mail. Don't throw it out, it goes back in it. But this is what the Gut Zoomer kit looks like inside. You have 2 tubes, one has preservative in it, don't dump it out. The other one's empty, comes with gloves, instructions, all that stuff. That's done at home. It's the most advanced stool test on the market. We're looking at your secretory IgA to see what your immune system's doing in the gut. We're looking for leaky gut, okay, zonulin. We're looking at antigliadin to see if your body's making antibodies against gluten. We are looking at all your good bacteria to see if they're suffering. We're looking at bad bacteria to see if opportunistic and pathogenic bacteria are spiking. We're looking at your total fecal fat to see if you have digestive insufficiencies. We're looking to see if there's vegetable fiber, meat fibers there, okay? There's so many markers we're looking at. Short chain fatty acid production, is that low? Is your butyrate low? All these things we get. That's why I love GutZoomer, because it's the most advanced stool test on the market. And then you know how to adjust the protocol, because there's no healing without healing the gut. Mold wrecks the gut, mycotoxins wreck the gut, Lyme wrecks the gut, okay? Then we have for the dry blood spot test that you do at home, which is the most common one, is the NeuroZoomer Plus, but also the whole blood. So if we're looking like for a micronutrient panel, that's not a blood draw, you can do a finger prick, which will get you some real good data. Comes with this card, you open it up, it's got the circles inside where you put the blood drops, and then it comes with these lancets, which you twist that tip off, it's got the pokey, and then you do the finger prick and you drop the blood in the circles on the card. And then the last one, this is the urine test. This is the one that you're going to use if you're going after mycotoxins, heavy metals, environmental toxins, including glyphosate, which is a big root cause for so many people. Let me just show you quick. You probably already know this, you've done it before, but if you haven't, this is the cup you collect your urine in. That's just a sticker that would go on here that has your name. And then you would use the pipette to take it out and put it in this vial, because this is what actually ships back to the lab and they test from, okay? So I like this kit I put together. It's called PANS 5, and this includes the GutZoomer, the mycotoxin, and the NeuroZoomer Plus, because this is probably the most expensive set. That's why I put these together. So you save over 800 bucks if you do this kit. It's only $1,000 right now, and it's until July 30th. But if you wanted to mix and match different ones, just reply to this email and let me know. I just put a package together for a lady yesterday, and she added in the environmental toxins in there instead of one of the other ones. So anything can be done here, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I know so many people are struggling with the price, and it absolutely makes sense because they're bloody expensive, but we get the data that we don't get anywhere else. And getting this data, like I said, gives us a much clearer path on this journey when we have all these data points up front. Okay, so if you have any questions, reply, let me know. But this is a great time to do initial testing. If you're waiting for better pricing or you're saving up for it, now's the time because it's a lot cheaper, almost half price. And or if you're doing follow-up labs. So if you've already run these, but it's been 3-4 months or 6 months, whatever, in this time, you're thinking that they need to be run again, now's the time to save the money. I'm excited about this. It's the best sale they've had since I started using Vibrant, and I want to make sure I got the word out so you guys knew that you could save money right now. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.